nice. She looks nice. You don't see her when the makeup comes off as yet. Well, let's be real. You don't see her when the makeup comes off as yet. You don't know that she farts when she's sleeping. You don't know that she leaves dirty panties in the shower. You don't know that. Puppy love. You fall in love. Then you decide to get married. Now you've got to learn a new love for the person with the faults. Everyone's got faults. Same as her, she's got to now learn to love you with your faults. I got a lot of dirty faults. Let me tell you, yeah, ripping all, don't play. But we've learned that it's a sacrifice when you come together. It's a commitment you've made. You love each other. But it's a new love now when you get married, guys. Don't think it's going to be the same love. Dinners, hey, lovey, how are you? Then she goes to the bathroom, she takes the makeup off on the wedding night. And you look and think, oh, mercy. Who's this guy? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm sure while you're dating, you've seen her with no makeup. You go visit her at home or whatever. But I'm just saying, guys, and marriage for the young guys. Marriage is not hunky-dory. Marriage is not a rose. Oh, I'm married. Come home to supper. You come home, there's no food on the stove. Because she's tired. She also comes from work. She's tired. What are you going to do? Are you going to sit there and sulk? Or are you going to say, you know what, love? No problem. Uber Eats. I got you covered tonight. Or are you going to complain? It's a give and take. My son will tell you, I'm a chef. I can cook, but I'm lazy. I'm lazy. My wife will tell you, I'm lazy, boss. I'm lazy. And that's me. My wife knows. When it's my turn, if she says, can you sort out supper? She comes home, Uber Eats, full on the table.
Um, marriage is a big step. It's a big step. And with my wife and I, from the time we met, we were never compatible. My wife never ever went to nightclubs. My wife never ever wore pants. My wife never ever wore makeup. That was the church they came from. Never drank, never smoked. I drank like a fish. I partied. I changed my woman. Like, my mother never ever knew me to have a steady girlfriend. I never ever had a steady girlfriend. What you met that night in the club, that was for that time. But the long and short of the story is, when our marriage started, it started off on such a bad start. We lost our first child. Second child was born totally disabled. My next daughter had colon. They removed her colon when she was about, I think, 5 years old. Then you look at my son standing there now. You see him as that. He weighed 700 grams at birth. He was dying. We had to leave him in ICU for a month. So just that start is enough to say I want a divorce. It's to say, hey, look, you know what? This thing looks like it was a match made in hell. This is not going to work out. But, what Amy said was so powerful. You don't just marry for looks, or you don't just marry thinking someone can fill a void in your life. And you can't fill a void in someone else's life. But when you grow together, when you go through storms, I said this the other day, I said, the strength of a ship is never tested or never seen when it's moored or docked in a harbor. Strong sailors are not built in swimming pools or in standing ships parked in the thing. It's at sea. So we went through all these storms, through losing children and stuff. Two people that are completely opposite. One that took me to change and to be common is every time someone said it just now, and your wife gave birth, I was available for every pregnancy. Saw my children coming out, cut the umbilical cord, went through these things, and then I saw what this woman goes through. goes through. And when I saw what this woman goes through, I said, no, we have to work as a team. Once you're going to take someone and say, this woman needs to be my crutch, or I am going to be her crutch, it's a problem. Because already you're starting with a disability. You need a crutch. So going through all this, my mother taught me one thing. She said, growing up, 5 boys, she said, learn to cook, learn to do washing, learn to iron. And all those things she taught us. I learned it. So in my marriage now, 9 out of 10 times, I'm the one that cooks. I do the curries. I do the washing if I'm at home. I say, have a break. You got a child that has a disability.
Sorry. You do the curries.
Yeah, I do the curries. Yeah.
Can I have your address, please?
Okay, you'll have it.
Amen.
So I do the cooking. And this is the thing when you get married. One thing for the youngsters. There's no your role and my role.
Uh-huh.
We are
Our
both
role.
we are both visionaries. We are building something together. The minute you say I, my, and this, you're already starting a big problem. You're starting a big problem. And okay, there's youngsters here also. You can't have intimacy in your marriage if you treat your wife like someone that you're paying for on the street. You don't put impact. You don't care. Your wife is a reflection of you. So you don't get a wife if you're treating someone like a side hustle.
Yeah.
Then you can't get a wife
Yeah.
because
You're
your
gonna
side
get a
hustle
side hustle.
will not invest in you.
Hey.
She's there for the pay.
Hey.
So we got to understand something that you build together. When people don't see my wife and I together, hey, it's like you walk
Where
around
do-
the arm
yeah.
missing.
Yeah.
We go together everywhere. We together everywhere because she lifts me up, I lift her up, and I love spending time with her. If we can spend time on an island alone, that's my best friend. So unless your wife becomes your best friend, besides God now when we're praying, unless your wife becomes where you can sit, you understand money, you understand what you're going through, and it's not like, so what are you going to do in this? It's what are we going to do in this?
Amen.
So as long as you as a team, that's when you get a success. The minute the finger pointing, that marriage can't last. So it's not, if you're looking for a marriage, don't build it on looks, money, on things. All those are temporary things. Because what happens that, just let me finish this one point. I say to people, just like how you plan for your retirement, plan the exact same way for your marriage. Because when the six-pack is gone, when what attracted you was sitting here is now sitting there, when the cellulite is there, when all those problems are there, and if that's what you build on,
Then it's a problem.
then it's a problem. Then guess what? You start looking for other 16 valves.
Yes.
Then it's a problem. So I'll say to people, plan